Today marks 23 years since the deadly terror attacks of September 11th in 2001. The somber anniversary is being honored by firefighters across Oregon. Fox News' Drew Reeves is in downtown Portland with a look at what firefighters are doing there and how you can get involved. Drew, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we've got a few things happening out here at Fire Station 1. This is right here on Nato Parkway and Ash Street. We do have a blood drive that is happening right now. People can come down until 2 o'clock this afternoon to donate blood. But you can see behind me, they're also getting set up for a ceremony that is going to be happening at 10 o'clock this morning, and that is going to be open to the public. But earlier this morning, firefighters also held 2 moments of silence. At all Portland fire stations, firefighters stood at attention for a moment of silence at 6:58 and 7:28 this morning. Those were to mark the times that the North and South Towers collapsed. Portland Fire and Rescue says it's important to remember this day and all the firefighters who gave their lives to protect people. They say they will never forget that day and the 343 New York firefighters who died.
It's significant. There are many, many people in the ranks that you'll see behind us that were motivated as a result of that incident, those occurrences, that tragedy, to become firefighters, to become public servants, transitioned away from their professions into the profession of public service, into the fire service to make a difference. It's what we do. Some people say it's a calling, it's rewarding, it's challenging, and sometimes people end up giving their all in the attempts at performing the tasks that they've been asked to do.
And as I mentioned, at 10 o'clock this morning, community members are invited to join in a remembrance ceremony that's right here at Fire Station 1. That will include a bagpiper and a fireboat water display out on the Willamette River, and there will also be speakers from the Firefighters Union, Portland City Council, and Portland Fire and Rescue. And if you do want to participate in the blood drive today, as I mentioned, it is going until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Walk-ins are welcome, and Portland Fire and Rescue says that that is a great way to honor 9/11, as blood is a life-saving tool. Reporting live in downtown Portland, Drew Reeves. Good day, Oregon.
Yeah, really great way for people to get involved. Drew, thank you.